Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And I have been very indisposed the last couple days. Kathy's phone is not working, so I have no idea what's going on with her. And I am waiting for Tuesday so I can go to the ER because I spent 7 hours this morning. I woke up about 6:30, fed the cats. It was pouring rain all night, could not be Tiny One or Gray. Tiny One was not out tonight, but the orange one was. He was plopping. Every time I went over to try to pet him, he would run away about 3 feet and plop back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, being very silly. Mama cat and kitten got extra food because it was cold and rainy. And I spent from 6:30 or 7 to 2 o'clock this afternoon either coughing up stuff or throwing up. So I'm sorry to be so graphic about this. I am worn out. I put away the laundry from last week. That was the extent of what I did today. Yesterday was not as bad. Friday was okay. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And my voice is not what it could be. So, and I'm not wearing a regular shirt because I've been having sweats or chills or something. I don't think I have COVID or anything. I think my body is trying to throw off this infection at last, which I've had for over 3 months. So, all right, my channel number is 1,398,357 and 19,017. So let's get started with this quick survey. Cockamamie surveys, YouTube, they don't mean jack. Okay. You could send them surveys all day. They're still not going to change things. So let's. Buffalo is still getting pounded by snow, whiteout conditions. It's a dry snow, but it's still snow. And I don't know if they're really going to play that game tomorrow or not because the snow is not stopping. And depending on where you are, you can't see the street in front of you. And they have about 126 people arrested, 3 accidents, people hurt. For driving when the governor put a ban on driving because they don't want people to be hit or run into plows and trucks and trying to remove the snow. And my friend Paul said, well, why do they have these games in place where your toes fall off in the cold? I don't know. But it's football with Lambeau, the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field, the coldest NFL game ever was -10, probably with a wind chill about -30. But this will probably beat it if they do play tomorrow. And the Iowa caucus is going to set a record. They are going to have wind chills of 40 below in Iowa. And President Trump has asked people to go to the polls. How many will show up? I don't know. I don't know if I could be out in 40 below weather. I don't know if they do absentee in Iowa or not. So, there goes a thing. Hold on. So that's what's going on. All I did today, I put away the towels and the shirts, and I put a sweater on immediately to go out, and then I started sweating like crazy. So I've done pretty much nothing. I had to remake the bed. My cats were squeaking for food. My cat and kitten were standing by the door. I went out about 10 minutes to 8 because I just didn't have the energy. Got up and had another cup of tea. I'm thinking of if they devise a way to replace my blood with hot tea with lemon and honey. Oh my God. ABC News or CBS, I forget which, said 100 million people are being affected. It's snowing in the south. People are going to the stores and stocking up. One guy, we're going to go there and wipe them out. You don't do that. You buy ahead of time so you have it. You know, canned goods at least will last several years. So I have no energy. And I got to sleep about 2:30. I tripped and broke the charging cable of my iPad, so I had to order another cable. Will be here tomorrow. And I bought a new paranormal book, actually a used paranormal book that's coming. Wanted that book for a long time. Was going to talk to the author, and he said, I got to make a lecture here at the convention, and then he disappeared, never saw me again. That's the convention I went to where I sat down, my back started screaming. I had to carry out my luggage because Kathy refused to drive me to Sacramento. So, in any event, Patty woke me up at 7 o'clock saying she can't go to hold of Kathy either. The phone, you call Kathy's phone and it just disconnects. I don't know what's wrong. And I apologize. My hair, I can't find my comb either. And my eyes are on fire. I forgot one credit card bill, and they sent an email. We didn't get our payment. I went, oh boy. I got to send them $60, $65. And then I paid the Citibank late because I was too sick. Excuse me a moment, wife. And now they're saying I got another payment due on the 10th, which is a couple of days ago. So I'm a little confused. I'll have to call up the number and see if I really owe a payment or not. I hope not. So I'm working slowly but steadily on. I got Country Door down below $400. I got Ward's down below, well below 200, well below between 250 and $200. So I'm making progress. I don't expect anybody to be in here. What time is it? Oh, it's just turning 10 o'clock. So I thought I would let you know what's been going on. I was sick Saturday and I was worse today. I kept thinking, well, I had a good day Friday. I'm gonna feel better. That didn't happen. So I will have to evict the cats from the bed. Little girl has a horrible habit. She likes to sleep at the very end of the bed, which is where I have to get up or cross the bed. So I couldn't believe the orange cat though. He kept bluff, 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 bluff. Very cute, but silly. So I have clean shirts, but I washed a bunch of t-shirts. And the other problem is when I get under the electric blanket, I am now wearing my long underwear. Not now, but I was earlier and I will again. And that got me warm enough to go to sleep. That's part of the reason I couldn't sleep, other than the coughing and the blowing my nose and all that, is my bottom half is ice cold, even with the blankets. So, but then I wake up soaked in sweat because I'm sleeping under an electric blanket. I got an electric blanket on my back. I got an electric blanket on top. And that's what's going on. So I'm going to go back to sleep after I chase the cats off the bed so I can remake the bed. Nowhere to go tomorrow except cat feeding because no buses. I will get up Tuesday morning, go get my shots at Safeway, ask them what inhalers, medication is available, and then go to the emergency room and say, help, I need to get this killed off. All right, so that's what's going on. Okay, nobody in here, so. Maybe they all froze to death. I don't know. Oh, and someone online, one of my correspondents, when I sent him a bunch of videos of all this snow all over the country, Oregon, Iowa, Nebraska, New York, Pennsylvania, flooding in New Hampshire and Maine, I think Rhode Island too. Um, he said it's all Al Gore's fault, and I broke up laughing, because Al Gore said we were all going to have, we were all going to be underwater by now. Everything was going to, the sea level was going to raise, and everybody would drown, and the major cities would be all underwater and all that stuff. Some of that is somewhat true. Norfolk, San Francisco, sea levels are rising. But I don't know about Norfolk, but San Francisco, they built a lot of the land of San Francisco on Bayfill. It's not real land. It's dirt and debris left over from the 1906 earthquake. So if you have rising sea levels, that dirt's going to liquefy. And then nothing can stand on liquefied ground. So, I think Al Gore was also predicting islands in the Pacific will be underwater, except for one that I know of, and I don't remember the name. They aren't. Neither is Australia, neither is Guam, neither is New Guinea, neither is Indonesia, Taiwan, Hawaii. None of those are underwater. So I think Al Gore was an alarmist. He became rich on the global warming hoax, and that's it. Because the biggest source of global warming in our solar system is the sun. The next biggest is probably geothermal or volcanoes. And there are volcanoes under the ocean that probably warm the ocean up too. Active volcanoes. We don't see them, but they're there. All right, I am going to go, I think. Let's see. Try this one more time. I don't have a lot of energy right now either. Last couple of days, coughing in my right lung is just over and over and over again. I'm sitting here playing my game and I start coughing. I can't stop. So, okay, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I'm sorry this is so short, but I'm going to end this one because I'm really quite exhausted. Have a great day tomorrow. Stay warm wherever you are. Stay inside if you don't have to go out. Hopefully you've stockpiled supplies. It's snowing in Amarillo. Oh, Live Stories Media did a video. They did a couple. They did one in Dallas where the temperature went from 60 degrees to 20. And they did one where they were out in Amarillo. They blew with something, a bubble, and the bubble froze solid. They did it with time-lapse photography. You could see the bubble was turning into ice crystal. Kind of cool, but so, and I'm wheezing a bit too. So every time I breathe, I get musical notes come out of my throat because I'm so congested. All right, have a great night. Stay warm, stay safe. Don't go on the roads if you're in those areas unless you absolutely have to for some emergency reason or something. It's very, very dangerous. 100 million people are affected by this freeze. So Nashville, other cities are getting snow. And they panic in the South when it snows. They don't know what to do. In D.C., where I used to live, they were used to snow. Pittsburgh, of course. But I watched the video of Hagerstown from last week. It got lots of snow. That's the gateway to the turnpike. Breezewood, Hagerstown, Maryland. I think it's the last major city in Maryland before you get the turnpike to go into Pennsylvania and then Ohio. So, all right. Have a good night. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. You can subscribe to the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month where you see content nowhere else. And there is an item that still hasn't arrived. I don't know what the post office is doing. It's now about a week late. a very small item, but they don't seem to be any busy anytime delivering it. I don't get it. I was supposed to get a refund on that and never got a refund. So they have no money and the item is not shown up. Amazon is slacking. You used to get stuff in one day. Now it takes a week, 2 weeks. I think they need to get rid of some of these sellers or use somebody other than the post office. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. This is George Senda, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Thanks for watching.